Hello and welcome, lovely writers, to this week's Writerly Wednesday. Look, I think it's really timely. I will tell you that the topic we're talking about today is one that I think we've all come across and seems relevant all the time. And it has come up again and again and again, even just recently, with some of my most prolific writers, as well as those writers who feel like they are at the start of their writerly journey. So if you have not been here before, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Please hit subscribe and hit that little bell notification if you want to get these tips on a weekly basis all around your writing and creativity. Having said that, let's dive into today's topic, which is overcoming resistance. Now, there are a lot of coaches and creators and writers out there who do talk about resistance. Stephen Pressfield is one of them. And when he talks about resistance, it sounds a lot like when I talk about working with your internal editor. But no matter who you are and who you've listened to, you will have undoubtedly have experienced resistance in your creativity and especially in your writing. I come across it with myself all the time. And here's the truth. There's really only one way around resistance, and it isn't even around it. What is it? Surrender. This beautiful quote from Gabby Bernstein came up last week, and it is, "Solutions don't come through stress, they come through surrender." And that is true no matter what you're looking at for your life. No matter if you're trying to intellectually think it through, or if you're trying to work it out and manage it and schedule your writing time to the nth degree. Have you ever done that and you find it's still not coming? It's because you've hit resistance. There can be multiple reasons why, and if you check the backlog of videos, you'll see some of those. I do have a mini course on unlocking writer's block that talks about the 3 different ways that we can present resistance. And the answer isn't always, if I just do X, Y, Z, I'll come up with the solution and it'll all be fixed. Surrender cannot be hacked. You can't fake it. You can't say, oh, la la la, I surrender, just give me the damn answer. I just want to move forward. It's an actual physical transformation of letting go. I can give you a few hints on how you can do that though, because I always like to be helpful. And these are things that I have tried myself. It may take something different each time, but it's absolutely worth giving a shot with any of these things if you haven't tried them before. One is simply to shift focus. Sometimes that's all it takes. We are so hardwired to do, and we are so focused on that one thing, and the answer isn't coming. It's like trying to think of a word that's on the tip of your tongue and you cannot get there until you release it and go do something else. Have you ever had that happen? And then 2 hours or 2 days later, you're, that's the word. This is the word. Happens to me all the time. Shift your focus. Just take your eye off of it for a minute and see if what needs to come through or come out can. The other thing is, spend a little bit more time being than doing. And let it look like whatever it looks like for you, whether that's taking walks. Definitely, I'm always a proponent of getting yourself in or around water, especially if you're a woman. So walking near water, going to the beach, listening to the waves, taking a shower, swimming in the pool, whatever that looks like for you. Or just go out and have a bit of fun. There is a lot to be said for just enjoying life, even if it's for these little short periods of time. Give yourself some joy. That may be that surrender that you need to get you to that next stage in whatever you're writing. Now, another way might be writing down your dreams or lucid dreaming. A lot of times, and if you have been in my orbit for a while, you'll know I'm big on this, but there's a direct link between psychology and spirituality. And oftentimes there are multiple types of dreams that we can have through a nighttime. And it can be really good to start to write things down, especially when you first wake up, if you can, because your brain, both your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, are trying to work things out. And our creativity is inextricably linked with our subconscious mind, but oftentimes we've got to work through and process some of the stuff that's all blocked up with our conscious mind. So if you do writing about your dreams and looking into them in symbology, not necessarily looking at a book that tells you what different things mean, I would love for you to think about, what does that mean for me? If that was my job to interpret dreams, what was that one about? I bet you'd be pretty good at it, even if you think you aren't. If you have a go, I bet you'd be really insightful with your own dreams. And the last tip I have is a little bit of a few of those, and that is meditation. You could also think of it as self-hypnosis, and I absolutely highly recommend it, but look into meditation. Even if you just do a simple meditation, a loving kindness meditation, where you give yourself permission to be who you are and forgive yourself and love yourself, that can be the surrender that your conscious and your subconscious mind are looking for to help get you to that next level. If meditation seems interesting to you, please stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing soon about some new meditations that I am putting together specifically for writers. I would love for you to unlock your own creativity. I would love for you to have easier access to everything that is rich within you with your creativity. And so I'll be sharing about that soon. Until next time, I would love to know in the comments, have you experienced that surrender that helped you get to that next stage of your writing? If so, share it with us so that we can learn from you. And until next time, I'll see you on another Writerly Wednesday. Bye, lovely writers.